Worst case scenario, the entire site goes up in flames. What about our North Meadows community, since we're only 3 miles away?
Good evening, New Mexico, and what a worst case scenario that would be, especially because the potential site they're talking about there would be a missile production and testing facility.
And it could be, as you heard, less than 3 miles away from some Rio Rancho homes. That's why dozens of people didn't hold back when they got the chance to question the plans for that facility tonight. Now, all of this is part of a plan by Castellion, which is a hypersonic missile company. Alika, you were there as the company's co-founder answered some tough questions about what is being labeled as Project Ranger.
Just hearing anything involving missiles could be near their homes had a lot of people on edge. That's why people filled the cafeteria at Cielo Azul Elementary tonight to take their concerns right to Castellion's co-founder. From the start, he wanted to set this record straight. If the missile production and testing facility is built in northern Rio Rancho, no missiles would launch from there.
Will be our scale production site. This will be the factory that is making solid rocket motors and is making what are called all-up rounds. And this will be one of the key production sites to enable deterrence.
Presentation, Kreitz explained how the solid rocket motors would be built and the facility, and they said they're the standard in U.S. defense. But all that process talk didn't take away people's concerns about their safety if the facility becomes reality. Sandoval County could be the new home of a hypersonic missile production and testing facility.
We need the right skills, but we also want people that understand addition, understand the importance of national security, and are willing and able and excited to work on a project like Project Ranger.
The company behind the potential facility is Castellion. Co-founder Andrew Kreitz explained what the project would and would not do to dozens of people Tuesday night in Rio Rancho.
We're not synthesizing ammonium chloride on site. We're not manufacturing any chemicals on site.
In addition, nothing will be launched on site.
Missile launches and overall safety were the themes of a lot of people's questions for Kreitz, especially since the facility could go less than 3 miles from Rio Rancho's Northern Meadows neighborhood. He said if there was a problem in the facility, there would be trained professionals on site to contain it. But that wasn't good enough to ease everyone's concerns.
Are we going to be forced to just call and then who knows what's going to be burning and just say, sorry, we can't, you go near the site, so we can't put it out?
And even after 2 hours of discussions, some Rio Ranchoans want to know a lot more about the proposed facility before they give it their blessing.
That's 35 questions, and you asked some of them, but this the day answers, and we need something more specific. So we need more transparency, we need more meetings to talk about and to dive into this, because this is a very critical issue for our community.
The facility is not a done deal for Rio Rancho just yet. Kreitz says they want to make that decision within the next week or two. Sandoval County officials say if it's a go, the facility would bring about 300 jobs to the area, many of them high-paid engineering positions, and would be another economic boost for Rio Rancho. Tessa, Trevor, back to you.
Yeah, a lot more questions that need to be answered there, that's for sure. Alika, thanks for catching us up.